The Detroit Red Wings, baby. Just when we started making videos about things going bad, that's when things started to turn themselves around. The Wings have now gotten themselves 3 straight victories against teams that you could very well say were poised for better. And yeah, that win streak extends over into the last weekend. There were 2 two-day breaks in between for Detroit. It's kind of funny how that scheduling works out. But following up their 5-2 victory against the Predators on Saturday, the Wings came out with a gutsy 1-0 victory over the Islanders on Tuesday during the NHL's Frozen Frenzy. By the way, the Wings only won with 10 shots. How in the hell is that even possible? My goodness. And they scored in the first shot of the game, too. Crazy. Alex Lyon, you're doing some pretty good work. But in today's game against the New Jersey Devils, while it wasn't a shutout for the Big Mo City, it was a 5-3 victory. And what stands out to me from this game is the fact that you had yourselves Dylan Larkin and Patrick Kane fully putting their talents on display and getting their points. Now, sure, there were other point scorers in this one too. I mean, Lucas Raymond had multiple assists. You had Rasmussen finally getting on the board. Other guys too contributing. And of course, Cam Talbot got his save percentage up there. But ultimately, I feel like with a lot of the heat being placed around guys like Alex DeBRINCAT, for example, hey, this guy just got paid, he's getting that contract, and now he's needing to prove that he can still be that 35 to 40 goal scorer like he was in Chicago all those seasons ago. It's nice to see that Patty Kane's going to be there in support, right? So today's game against New Jersey, a team that I think a lot of people were expecting great things out of, was a 5-3 victory. And I didn't want to talk much about the game dynamics in this one. I didn't want to talk about any of the penalties. We can save our ranting and raving about all the calls and the endlessly stupid refereeing decisions. But ultimately, there were 8 goals in this one. So let's dive into each and every one of them here. Starting things out with the first goal, 1-0. Nico Hischier, assisted by Jesper Bratt. Hischier has been on an absolute tear this season, but on the power play, the Red Wings kind of coughed the puck up, and eventually Bratt steals it, goes over across the crease to Hischier, who walks right in and scores. Detroit hasn't had that good of a penalty kill this season, and even in this game, they were only 2 for 5. Yeah. A power play goes to New Jersey's way, and it's in the back of the net 3 out of 5 times. That's really not great. The Red Wings need to be a bit more disciplined there, but of course, you know, the refereeing played a part in it as well. Anyways, it didn't stay 1-0 for long, as 6 minutes later you had yourselves Christian Fischer, who scores his first of the season. You like to see these plays given out to guys who work hard, and that's exactly what happens here. The Devils cough the puck up along the half boards. It's thrown on goal by Andrew Kopp. Fischer is there for the rebound, and he puts it into the open cage. Hey, guess what? It's Christian Fischer finding himself in the dirty areas once again to contribute offensively. Just a good play, solid play, and it gives the Red Wings the tying goal. Just a few minutes later, though, they end up getting the game-leading goal as Alex DeBRINCAT gets his first of the night. Unassisted goal here, coming out on the breakout. There was a pretty good passing play, but it's an unfortunate giveaway by Luke Hughes. He sends the puck up, trying to center it for the guy up front, but it's stolen by DeBRINCAT. He walks right in and fires. Just a really great play, a goal scorer's goal. Imagine seeing this guy walk right in with a little nifty drag and just fire it in, baby. There have been a lot of critiques about Alex DeBrincat's game this season on his accuracy. I mean, of course, we recognize he does have a goal scorer's shot. He's got this great ability to put the puck in the back of the net, but the past few weeks here of Red Wings hockey have been filled with DeBRINCAT kind of missing and not being able to find those areas. But in this game, all it takes is one really beautiful snipe on the rush to get things going and to get that confidence back in there. In the second period, you had yourselves 1 goal to tie things up 2-2, assisted by Luke Hughes, so there you go. That's his first assist of the season, first point of the season, too, as the Devils on the power play cycle it around. Hughes gets it up on the top, goes over to Meyer, towards the goal, and it's tipped in front by Erik Haula. Haula has had a really sneaky good year. That's already his third of the season. He's getting power play time, he's getting opportunities, and he is doing everything else that he needs to do to be an effective New Jersey Devil. That's the game-tying goal here in the second period, and there aren't any other goals scored until the third. Funny enough, there were 4 goals scored in the third period. They all came pretty much around or after the 10-minute mark of the period, and they were all either on the power play or an empty net goal. The first one, scored by Dylan Larkin. This is Patty Kane, man. I really love this idea of not having Gustafsson as the man on the top of the umbrella, but instead having Kane doing his thing there. He kind of has that Mitch Marner, Quinn Hughes kind of vision in the O-zone, where once he has a lot of space, like, the longer you give Patrick Kane time with the puck while being uncontested, the more dangerous he becomes, because he finds the best answer. He ends up just throwing the puck on goal after teasing the New Jersey defense, and it's Dylan Larkin in front who tips it by Jacob Markstrom, giving Detroit the 3-2 lead. Beautiful goal, and you saw Dylan Larkin's response. The guy was ecstatic. He was pointing to Patty Kane. Yeah, that's you, baby. That's you. What a play from Patrick Kane. However, the Devils immediately tie it up afterwards. All it took was 2 minutes. Also on the power play. So, thanks, referees. Jack Hughes has the puck walking down the left side. He throws it into the middle of the one-timer there by Hischier for his 7th of the season and 2nd of the game. Power play marker here for Hischier makes it 3-3. But then, just 5 minutes later, the Red Wings, once more on the man advantage, have Patty Kane at it again. DeBRINCAT sends it back over to Raymond. He throws it over to the point. It's the top of the umbrella. Patty Kane, once again, he's got all the time and space in the world, walks over to the very high slot, shoots it, and it beats Markey. What a beautiful set of plays here by Patrick Kane. And then you had Michael Rasmussen with the empty net goal, assisted by Simon Edvinsson, his 2nd assist of the year. Detroit comes out on top in a high-scoring affair, and this was a really, really fun one to watch. Aside from all the frustrations with the refereeing and the discipline, this was still a stat-padding game that I think definitely adds to the Red Wings' experience. It's their 3rd win in a row, and the best part about it is, at the end of it, when New Jersey had the empty net, you had Seider and Edvinsson out there for, I think, like, the entire time. I mean, they were putting in work, just doing their best to keep that darn puck out of the net. The Wings, you would like to see them shoot the puck a little bit more, but at the same time, with a shooting accuracy this high, it's hard to argue with the results. Obviously, it's probably going to come down back to earth a little bit as the next few games come along here. But at the end of the day, just seeing the wins, seeing the dubs, seeing the goals being scored, it is very encouraging as a Detroit Red Wings fan. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What stood out to you in this Red Wings and Devils game? What are your thoughts on the Patty Kane show? What are your thoughts on Alex DeBrincat getting back on the board? And how do you feel about the result overall? Detroit takes this one over New Jersey 5-3. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.